A little honey citrus.
That smells like ass. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Bottled and Bond. I'm Ozzy.
And I'm Amanda.
And today we are going over to Tennessee, Tullahoma, Tennessee, to the Cascade Hollow Distillery. And we're going to try out a George Dickel that, to my knowledge, recently hit the shelves. And Amanda happened to be at the store the other day and wanted to be so kind to bless me and delightfully gift me a George Dickel 15 year. All right, so this is the George Dickel single barrel 15 year. We have had George Dickel here on Bottled and Bond. I'm pretty sure we've had this one too, somewhere up there. They're Bottled and Bond. So this is a 15 year Tennessee single barrel whiskey. Now, obviously they tend to not call it a bourbon. Not tend to, but they don't call it a bourbon because of the Lincoln County process, charcoal mellow and all that good stuff. I have seen that George Dickel recently, well I say recently because I recently saw it, did bring out an actual bourbon. Now, if they're calling it a bourbon made in Tennessee, then more than likely they didn't do the charcoal mellowing and all that good stuff.
This bottle is aged at least 15 years, coming in at 40% alcohol by volume, and it is bottle number 4.
So this is an 80 proof, obviously, right? And like I said, I've seen it. I've never had it, and she gave it to me as a gift, so I don't have to get it anymore. But I'm really hoping this tastes good. I was really surprised with their Bottled and Bond. Their other George Dickel, I have had it. They're 8 year and they're 10 year. I could be mistaken about that. It's good. It's good sipping bourbon. Maybe on the rocks it's better, but it's not my favorite. That one was pretty good for me. So I'm hoping this one is as well. Let's open this baby up. Nice.
A little honey citrus.
That smells like ass. Oh no! Man down. So maybe that's what this is very woody. It's very nutty, very woody.
Yeah.
A little bit of honey. Charcoal like. Yeah, it could be.
Smells like I opened a bottle of nail polish remover.
A nail polish? Smells like cleaner. It's very.
It definitely would.
Yeah, it's very woody, very nutty, ethanol like. You do have a little bit of honey, maybe some kind of a cooking spice. But I'm gonna be honest with you, a slight apple. It's a slight funk. There's some kind of mustiness to this. I don't know if maybe just picking up the wood from their supposed 15 years back and forth, maybe created some kind of a must or some kind of a funk. It's not a bad smell per se. It's.
I guess you smell it more. It's kind of grows on you.
Yeah. Yeah, I have had whiskey that smelled like this before, and some have been okay, some have been trash, and some have been good. You know, so I'm not gonna knock it. Let's go ahead and try it out. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, there's the funk. What was that?
The back.
Yep.
It's really smooth going down, and then it takes like 5 seconds, and then it like slaps the back of your tongue.
With what though? Taste it again. There's something in there. It's not your typical whiskey. It's like it was aged in something else. What?
Oh, very leathery.
Yes. Very leathery, and this almost reminds me of a little bit of the Starlight Distillery, the wine one. It's like a musty, funky, dark fruit. Oh man, this is a little medicinal, a little herbal. Slight bits of honey here and there. The ethanol is almost it's there. It's non-existent because you have all these other different notes in there that it's different. And you know, here's my thing. Nothing on the bottle states we aged it in this. This is the different process. No, straight up Lincoln County process. Put it in barrels. 15 years later, it comes out. Here's your product. Why is there a musty funk to this?
I don't know. It's really hard to describe, though.
It's very hard to describe. I'm not drinking a scotch, and I feel like I'm drinking a scotch. Mm-hmm. Whoa! You know what? I'm sorry. I'm done. Man, the smell does not give out the fact that this thing is funky.
I don't think it's that bad. It's drinkable. Maybe with a little bit of like water or ice, it would like open it up a little bit.
That's how I feel. It's like a
chalky.
No, there's something to it. Like
bitey.
No, it leaves something in you. Want it? Let me see this. There's something back there, and it hits. Listen, the nastiness to this hits the back of your throat, and it just slaps you back there. It's like a. There's like a. There's like a. Oh man, I can't do this.
I almost get like a candy.
It almost tastes as if they said, okay guys, we're gonna age this baby up for 15 years. Open up the barrel, throw in the liquid, and then they threw like some prunes in there. And then they closed the motherfucker up and let it just die in there.
Horse stable.
What do you mean by horse stable?
Like corn.
Oh.
And like the smell of hay. So it's no wonder that I smell corn. Mm-hmm. Or I tasted corn because it's 84%.
Yeah, so we were, just a couple seconds ago, we were looking at a review from BreakingBourbon. Good guy, you know, good set of people that are actually running the website, their page and all that. They actually had their releases coming out here and there. Actually, I got one of theirs from Breaking the Law from the Prime Barrel and BreakingBourbon. We were reading the review on the George Dickel 15 year, and one of the things he said was musty. There is a mustiness to it. So it's apparent, you know, why I was picking that up, or we were picking that up. And it's like she said, it's 84%. So it's 84% corn, their mash bill, 84% corn, 8% rye, and 8% malted barley. But that high corn, man, it's like a musty corn. So you got almost a corn whiskey like that was aged in 15 years. So you're picking up a lot of that must, still the sweetness, but a lot of that musty corn.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you let the only way I can think of it is when you go into a horse stable and the corn is sitting there and it's really dry and you stir it up and the dust goes everywhere. It's
you're looking at a $60 MSRP depending on where you're from. Listen, if you're into the uniqueness of this, you know, all power to you. Go ahead and buy it. Go ahead and keep it in your bar, like mine will more than likely. I don't know if I can stomach it. It's just not something for me. Every palate is subjective. She says it's okay. I say it's I'd rather pass. But I'm definitely gonna be showing it off. You know, when we have guests, hey, you guys should try this. Let me know what you think, and go from there. You know. Unfortunately for me, I didn't like it. For Amanda, it's
all right. It's not bad.
It's not bad. $60 MSRP. You make your decision. Every palate is subjective, and let us know. Let us know what whiskeys you think we should be reviewing next here on Bottled and Bond. I'm Ozzy.
I'm Amanda.
And that is the George Dickel Single Barrel 15-year whiskey from the Cascade Hollow Distillery in Tullahoma, Tennessee. And this is Bottled and Bond. Cheers.
Cheers.